It's the worst of the CBC for November 23rd, 2020, the show where I watch the CBC so you don't have to, so no one ever else does again, then it gets defunded, and then it's closed, and then we all come over to my house and cackle maniacally for hours. So, let's just guess. Put on your CBC hats, everyone, and think, what was the most important story in all of Canada today? What was really the thing that Canadians need to know most? What is the most important thing happening in our country that the people need to know about? Guess? And if you guess Barack Obama just wants to say things, you'd be right. So the lead story on CBC's The National is Barack Obama wants to say things about President Trump. Now, despite the fact that they say even this defies all sort of social conventions around presidents, you don't really get into the business of the presidents who came after you or before you, you let the country run. No, not for the great Baracking. Barack comes in, needs to say some words, so of course we line up some sort of half-brain sycophant to just blah, 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 blah. Yes, Barack, what would you like to say to the peasants today? And if this guy had half a brain, right, Barack Obama would not be able to get away with any of the things he says. Anything, right? Everything he says. And all the criticism of Trump, it just, it so clearly also reflects on him. But no one can see it because everyone's a sycophant to him in the media. All right, so Donald Trump is a narcissist. We know this, okay? No one has seriously made, no, Donald Trump is not a fan of Donald Trump. But to have Barack Obama call someone else a narcissist is a joke, okay? Barack Obama is arguably a bigger narcissist than Donald Trump. And he only gets away with it because he only deals with sycophants in the media. He's the one who crushed press freedoms, whistleblowers, but nothing was said, so enter the king, right? And straight up, Donald Trump doesn't take responsibility, not responsible like me, Barack Obama. He claims that my economy was doing so well, but he wouldn't give me credit for his economy. Like, what, Barack? Like, this is Barack Obama actually thinks. Barack Obama actually thinks that he went in 2008 with a 12-year plan. My economy is going to suck/be mediocre for 8 years, and then in year 9 of my 12-year plan, it's going to be fantastic. Never mind that Donald Trump had completely different economic policies and switched up a lot of different things Barack Obama did. Barack Obama, the man who said, if you have a business, you didn't build that. Versus Donald Trump, the staunch capitalist. Yes, clearly, all of Trump's successes were because of Obama. Not because he pushed towards deregulation of markets. Not because he loosened some, not because he gave the American energy industry a kick in the butt. Not because he managed to sort of, make them a industrial superpower once again. And sort of pushed China to the brink before they unleashed the virus in the world. No. That was all Barack Obama's plan. By doing the wrong thing for 8 years, he's going to inspire the next person to do the right thing. The economy will take off. Thank you, Barack. Thank you, Barack. Right? Then we have to play is Donald Trump a racist, Barack? And Barack Obama can't answer. Oh, no, I don't know. Right? And at least he didn't give an outright answer. But, okay, we all know Donald Trump's axiom of race, gender, everything. This is how Trump looks at every single human being in the world. Does this person like me? If yes, that's a great person, a terrific person, the best person. I've never seen a better person. Really, really amazing. Does that person hate Donald Trump? If yes, that person is a loser. I don't like him. He should be fired. He's incompetent. What a sad little man. Tiny hands, make George Thomas, whatever. You get the thing. Does this person know me or care about me? No, I don't care or know about them either. That's the Donald Trump axiom of race, gender, what religion, you name it. All right? Barack Obama's narcissism is sort of in his sort of godlike complex. It's the 2009 speech in Cairo of, I apologize, America created radical Islam. Oh, well, radical Islam got worse because you validated it. I can hug the terrorism way. I'll just sign this deal with Iran and everyone will praise me, even though it says, Iran, you can have nuclear weapons in 20 years and then use them to take over the world. What could go wrong? Barack Obama. Right? And Barack Obama was a critical race theorist. Okay, so on this race stuff. Like, Barack Obama was a critical race theorist. Literally believed in judging people by their race. And we're pretending like Trump divided America. All right, I'm not saying Trump was a uniter. He's not. Justin Trudeau's not a uniting guy. Barack Obama was not a uniter. But the media pretends that Barack Obama was a very uniting president, even though he was very divisive. And anytime they acknowledge the fact that America got more divided under Barack Obama, they don't look at Barack Obama's ideology, critical race theory, and all that. They say, simply, they don't like black people. And the only reason why people didn't love Barack Obama was because he was a black man. Yes. And they don't even see how that creates such division among people and drives people crazy. For me, it was like, the only reason, Daniel, you don't like Barack Obama is because he's black. And I'm like, no, the Iran deal means Iran can get nuclear weapons and take over the world, and look at the war they started in Yemen, and look at the people dying in West Africa, and look at all these different terrorist groups being emboldened by you just giving them $150 billion. No, You actually don't care too much about terrorism funding, Daniel. You just don't like black people. Is that, oh, really, the reason why I'm freaking out because hundreds of thousands of brown Muslim people die because of Barack Obama's stupidity? Oh, yes, the really reason I care about their lives is Islamophobia and racism. I'm sorry, CBC. Okay. So that was 8 minutes of just driving me crazy, right? Barack Obama wants to say something. Lead story in this country. Lead story. Never mind the fact that our prime minister is legitimately, actively, and incompetently covering up scandal after scandal after scandal after scandal with major implications. No. Barack Obama wrote a book. Okay. So the other thing is just like COVID, like omissions, like, come on, like every story is a little bit of COVID. It's driving me crazy. You know it drives me crazy watching the CBC and the COVID stuff. But like the moral panic, the, acting dumb and surprised, like, oh my God, we went into lockdowns. We told everyone they're going to be locked down on Monday. And they went shopping this weekend? They went Christmas shopping to buy presents for their families? They don't care. They don't care about the coronavirus, the virus that might kill you maybe at the same records as like the flu potentially. So are we really losing more people to coronavirus this year than like we did to pneumonia last year? No one really knows. Seems kind of like but no, if people are going shopping and celebrating Christmas and giving Christmas presents, it's because their hearts are filled with coal, evil. Like, what do you expect from people when you tell them they're going to lock down? Like, do you not expect them to go out and buy supplies? Right, this is why you should be responsible and stagger things. And from the beginning, you should have trusted Canadians, okay? People, especially Canadians, they will, a lot of people give out what you put into them, all right? So instead of just lying and pushing Chinese propaganda and immediate lockdowns and trying to scare us maximally to like reduce the curve over 14 days, instead what they did is they went maximum fear at the beginning to try and force us into compliance behavior instead of honesty. Right? Because the maximum fear and lying has created an anti-mask movement, an anti-lockdown movement, where they say, listen, these people are lying to me, there's clearly threats of government overreach, so I am standing on these things and I don't trust the government. Right? And then you have people so friggin' scared of everything and so like morally superior on the thing. It's like, well, I wear 7 masks and you only wear 8. Like I haven't even been outside in months, right? Where they get this sort of like moral superiority of like, I'm the COVID protocol person, blah, 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 blah. And you have people saying like, well, the government overreach, right? Instead, if you had just been honest and been like, okay, here are our goals. We don't want to restrict civil liberties. We're going to be incredibly cognizant of that. However, here are the government recommendations. We want hand sanitizers and hand washing. We want it at the beginning of every store, okay? Go in, wash your hands, right? We should say you should be wearing masks inside. Now, this is actually private business. I've said this. Stop friggin' protesting Walmart's mask policy, guys. You can't say, no, you shouldn't be able to bake a gay wedding cake, right? Personal freedom, liberty, and then say Walmart doesn't have the ability to say during a pandemic, no, we're going to require no shirts, no shoes, no masks, no service, right? So if the government just said, hey, we're going to give private industry the means to enforce it. Everyone be respectful. We hope you like this. Listen, no government overreach is going to be coming. We're going to try and keep you updated, but we want you to be doing this. Don't worry about us. If there had just been no lies, if there had just been honesty, you wouldn't be having this anti-mask massive pushback. You wouldn't be having this swarms of like people clashing over, you need 7 masks, 0 masks, blah, right? If you had just been honest with us from the beginning and expect us, right? And that's the thing that they did here. Again, maximum fear, lockdown, no Christmas. You might not get Christmas. Who knows? We don't care. Blah. What? And you're surprised that people did the Christmas shopping? You're surprised that, people still care about their friends and family? Oh, the horror. Oh, the horror. The horror of Christians celebrating Christmas. Oh, my God. 10 out of 10 on the Rosemary Barton scale. Today gets a 10 out of 10 on the Rosemary Barton scale. People celebrating Christmas? And people buying, supplies before a lockdown? Evil. Evil Canadians. I'm ashamed of all of you.